In today's episode, we're gonna be replacing a commercial double door. I've never done one like this before, but check this out. This Handyman can do everything. All right, so we got the double doors right here. These are fire rated double doors. Now, if you changed the doors before, you probably have an idea what to do. But this is a little different. So this door right here was actually installed when the building was built. So the way it works is a hollow frame. So usually they set this up, and then as they build the block, masonry block, they pour concrete inside the frame. So as you can see, there are no screws or anything holding the frame in place. It's actually concrete. So there's concrete in here, concrete up here. So the first step we're gonna do is we're gonna take the doors off, make it easier for us to actually work in here. And then I'm gonna get my masonry blade, and then I'm gonna cut this frame right here, and then I'm gonna try to pound it out so that way I can take this out. So if you've never done a commercial door before, this is a video to watch. And like I said, this is my first time doing it. So if I can do it, so can you.
So we're done with these screws, throw them away?
Yeah.
All right. Jackhammer?
No, that's soft.
So, all right.
Now, for those of you wondering, those tanks are empty, so there's no air in there, so it's not flammable. But anyways, just an FYI for those of you thinking I'm gonna blow the building up. So this part right here is gonna be the hardest part of the job, and that is you need to make a cut in the frame somewhere on the sides or on top. To be honest, on the side's gonna be the easiest. So I'm just making a cut, and that is a diamond tipped blade that I'm using, meant for concrete, and I'm using my circular saw, as you can see right here. And all I'm doing is just making a cut, because the easiest way to remove a frame like this is to take a piece off the frame a little bit, so that way you can pry the rest of the frame off. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard to get it off, and you'll see in just a few minutes what I'm going to do to actually take this frame off. Right there.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, this would have come in handy with that big jackhammer.
Uh-huh. Anyways, go ahead and pound it there.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Good, done.
Nicely done.
You're about to give up, Josh.
Yeah, that was nicely done. That's why the jackhammer, that thing would have busted that baby right off.
I know, well, it only took us less than 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying.
Alright.
It's a good idea though. You did it. Look at that concrete in there.
Crazy, huh?
Yep. All right.
For those of you doing this job, I can tell you probably would have been a little easier if I had the proper attachment for my jackhammer. I forgot to go to the store and get a chipping bit. All I had was a drill bit, and that's the main reason why I had to do this by hand. Otherwise, it would have been a lot easier with just a jackhammer and a chipping bit, and it would have just taken a couple of minutes.
There we go. Now let's carry it out of here.
So here I'm just cutting off the masonry ties, as you can see. It took a little while to get the frame off, but it was finally off, and that's the hardest part of the job, like I said. Now here I'm just measuring, just make sure I have my measurements right, because I had to pre-order the door, and the door itself was over $2,000, just to give you an idea.
But always after, you're gonna have to do some cleanup, and what better way to do that cleanup than to use Wonder
Alright, so we'll wait to clean after everything is done.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Otherwise, it'll just be clean non-stop all day.
Yep.
Alright, so if you don't mind doing that real quick, and then after that, we just gotta wait for the door to get here.
So the door took probably about, I want to say 6 to 8 weeks to come in. And the reason why is because, well, they shipped it to the wrong state. And then to fix their problem, it took another 2 weeks or so and another week or so to actually come in. So yeah, it took a while. So anyways, door itself was over $2,000. This is a commercial door. Fire rated to 60 minutes. The reason this place needed it replaced is because they were upgrading their oxygen tanks, the valve system, everything else, and the new code required 30 minutes. So 30 minutes and 60 minute doors were technically almost the same price, so I just went with 60 minutes just to be safe. Now, the door itself comes in 3 pieces. You just got to put it together, super easy. It didn't really take much time. And that's exactly what I'm doing right here. The corners clamp in together like that. They have like a little piece of metal that sticks through the other piece of framing, and then you just bend it in place. You'll see that in just a minute. Now, accessories, that depends on what you order. So I ordered the weather strips, door handle, hinges, and everything else. So that's exactly what's in this box. I'm just checking to make sure everything is in there. Technically, you should do this when the door is delivered, before they actually drop it off and you sign off. But you know what? It is what it is. So thankfully, everything was there and I didn't have any issues. But the company is really good. So even if I had any issues, they would have just shipped me the right stuff.
Alright, so this is the first time installing this type of door over here. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about something real quick. Now this opening right here is 64 inches and 1/8, okay? Now, when I called the sales rep, I told him exactly what my opening was. So he told me they have a kit that fits a 64-inch opening. Now, yeah, this frame right here is 64 inches wide. So that only gives me about 1/8 of an inch clearance for the entire frame. Meaning on each side I only get 1/16 of an inch. So any little bumps or anything at all that's in my way, I'm gonna have to grind off, because otherwise this door is not going to fit. So if you're installing this type of door in the future, make sure you're talking to a rep that has some type of understanding how doors are supposed to work. Normally, when you buy a door, so let's say a regular residential door, 36 inches wide by 8 inches tall, the door is usually smaller. Usually by about, I think, half an inch to 3/4 of an inch smaller than the actual size that you're buying it, to give you clearance on each side so that way you can install it without having to, do what I'm about to do. Maybe this is how it works or not, I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's pretty much perfect there.
It's beautiful. Once we tighten up the frame,
Oh yeah.
it'll push it in.
Yes,
here.
it will. Beautiful.
Oh, that's so good.
Went on beautiful.
That's awesome.
We got,
So see here,
oh yes, we got the two settings.
boom,
Which
right
mine
there,
got
hammer
to.
and drill.
That's cool. That's for sure.
So I'm gonna do. Yeah, some tape.
Which kind of tape?
Blue tape, please.
Yep.
Right there.
So the tape is mainly to know how deep to drill into the wall. I just tape the drill bit, and then as soon as the tape hits the door frame, then I know to stop. So that's mainly what I use the tape for usually.
Yeah.
So these are wedge anchors meant to use in concrete. You just slide them inside the hole that you just drilled and tighten it, and it will self-tighten inside the wall. Easy.
Wow. Batteries. I just want to put another one here and then. Until I'm ready for it. That one tight.
All right, so check this out. Now I ordered this commercial lock for this commercial door. I don't know what's special about it, but anyways, it meets code. It took me probably, I would say, maybe 30 minutes to an hour to figure it out. I just couldn't figure it out. I put the latch in, and it just wasn't working out. Finally, I was able to figure it out, and I realized that you had to take the handle off in order to turn the actual groove that is supposed to meet with the latch mechanism inside the door frame. You'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. So what I'm doing right here, I just assumed that that's how it was supposed to fit, because if you look at it, it just makes sense. The latch itself has like a T type of handle on the inside, and then the actual door handle has like a groove that it looks like it's supposed to fit in place, but it didn't. It just wasn't working out. So it came with instructions, but to be honest, I just couldn't figure it out even with instructions. So finally, I'm not gonna lie to you, I went on YouTube, and thankfully there were some nice people out there that actually made a video how to actually do this stupid locks. So I was able to take the handle off, as you can see here, and then what you have to do is you have to turn the actual mechanism so that way it matches this side that your door is going to be opening. So before it was meant for a door, a left swing, in swing door, and then as you can see over here, I have a right out swing door. So that's the main reason why the groove on the inside wasn't lining up. But I was able to figure it out finally, and after I knew what to do, it took only a few minutes to put the door handle in. One of the things you have to understand is don't give up. Sometimes things are going to be hard, and you just take a break, watch a video, and you will figure it out. That is how I got this job. I never done it before, but you know what? I'm the freaking veteran handyman. I can do whatever the heck I want. So I don't let fear rule my life, and anytime that I see a challenge, I just do it, and I don't look back. And that's how I'm able to be successful. That's how I'm able to make videos, and that mentality will apply to everything in your life. So, anyways, this worked out well, and as you can see, just keep on watching. So right here, I'm just installing the threshold. It comes as one piece, and you have to cut it to size. So every opening is gonna be different, and all you gotta do is just measure the width of your door, make it a little longer to accommodate the actual profile of the frame within the middle, and then place it, cut it, and you're done. You can use any type of blade. To be honest, I use a metal cutting blade and an old blade for my circular saw. Other than that, super easy to do. It only took a few minutes. Now let's go ahead and talk about the door itself. So this door is a fire rated door. It is commercial. Obviously everything you do here has to meet code. This door got inspected along with the oxygen manifold replacement, and it passed inspection, no issues. Another thing that I didn't show in the video was the painting. Obviously we use exterior paint meant for metal, and then as you can see, it came out really nice looking. We also used fire rated caulking on the inside and the outside, and also another thing that I'm not showing in this video, I'll make a separate video because I want to show people how to actually do it. It's installing the self-closing hinge, hydraulic closing hinge that goes on the top, because in order to meet code, the door has to self-close. It cannot just free swing like it is right now. I'll have another video in the channel showing how to do just that, because it's just gonna, it takes a little while to explain in details how to do that. This job actually was very easy to do. The only challenging part was, for one, it took almost 2 months for the door to come in. Obviously this is a commercial account. Anytime you work for commercial accounts, they take a while to pay. So believe it or not, I didn't get paid for this job for like almost 6 months, but eventually I got paid. If you want to know how much I got paid, well, you can join my Patreon group, and there I talk about money and how I charge, why I charge, and all the details about that. But other than that, I mean, commercial accounts are great. You can make good money, and it's always a good feeling to accomplish a project that you never done before. And there's nothing better than that feeling you get when you accomplish a project that you thought you could not do. And I was a little afraid at the beginning, but like I said earlier, I don't let fear ruin my life. So, as always, thank you for watching this video. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up so other people can see this content. And as always, I will see you next time.